Hi everyone, it's Debbie with Make It With Me. I just kind of going to do a quick flip through of one of my scrapbooks. As you know, I like to use a lot of photos on my pages, so I thought I'd just kind of share one with you. I've started doing annual scrapbooks and just kind of with family events and things, and just kind of thought I'd show you the process I go through. This is kind of my little cheat sheet. I do for each month. I try to just kind of figure out what pictures I have and which ones I want to use. This is just one of my little granddaughter's kindergarten graduations. But one of the reasons I really like using a lot of photos is just, it seems like when I go through my photos, there are so many different facial expressions. And the hardest part for me is deciding which pictures not to use. And so I can sometimes go a little overboard, but I scrapbook because I want to leave behind memories for my family. When I'm no longer around, I hope that they'll pass these around through the family, cherish them, and just document those memories of special occasions. This is a birthday party, of course. This is, see what I mean about the facial expressions. It's just so cute. I do a little paper tearing. I'm not stuck like glue to any one technique. I do a little bit of everything. I look for inspiration in a lot of areas as well. Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest. I do a lot with the Cricut. I'm a long time Cricut user. For those of you that love Silhouette, I just don't know anything about Silhouette. I have a couple of friends that have them, and I just find that the Cricut software is so much easier to learn and use. Just my observations, you may feel differently. I think it's just kind of what you start with, and I started with the Cricut, so I think that's kind of like just what you get most comfortable with. I'm sure they're both great machines. This was kind of just a random fun page. I wanted to use these photos just because I just captured that sunset and the pretty rose, and this was just kind of a random fun day that had some good memories for me. So I still have to go back and do a little bit of journaling on that, but these are my grandkids and my son. Beautiful sunset. And a granddaughter. This lettering here was done with the Cricut adhesive foil, and you'll see these little paper tears here and over here, and I kind of tried to make it look like I did that on purpose because I mistakenly thought that I could transfer that with a light adhesive transfer tape, but it still tore the paper, and I liked the page so much and the color scheme. I didn't want to redo it, so I just went back and did a little tearing on the red on both sides just to make it look like I did it on purpose. You know, we kind of do that if you don't just scratch a page and start all over. You just kind of embellish and just go with it. So this was just another Memorial Day get together, and just all the kids and nieces and nephews playing in the pool. This was a fun page. I found these fireworks cut files on the Cricut, and I don't remember what cartridge they were on. I'm going to have to, if I'd known I was ever going to start a YouTube channel, I would have written down information about what I used. And if you want to know what cartridge that's on, leave me a comment and I will look that up. Any of these actually, if I run across something and you want to know what cartridge it's on, please let me know and I'll be happy to find that, because any of these are going to all be on the Cricut. That's all I use. I don't have a Silhouette, so I don't know. It's all going to be in Cricut Design Space. Just some more pool pictures. The little water spots, little splash things, those were on the Cricut as well. That was on a sports cartridge, but since they were in the pool shooting basketball, I used that. Of course, this is kind of old school, cutting out the little images, kind of silhouetting those out. Oh, this one was fun. Do you see what I mean about using? Look at those faces. I mean, how cute. I'm so glad I captured these. And then, of course, I just, try to put some little journaling. This was part 2 of the birthday party at the lake. The first one, this one's at our house, and then this one, they go to the lake every weekend. So, first birthday party number 2. And you know how it is with grandbabies. If how many parties they had, you go to every one. Fall pages. Love, love, love fall pages. Oh, these were really cute. It looks like these would be so easy to cut out. These would be so easy to make, but I did not make them. These were just, I think I picked those up at Hobby Lobby in a package for on clearance for about $1. Same thing with these little things. Those would be really easy to make. They're just embossed and cut out. But I don't buy a lot of embellishments because I just find that I enjoy making them on the Cricut. So, but I still have so many from when I first started, so I'm still kind of working through all of that. Just kind of working through my stash. So I do still use some stick-on embellishments some. And of course this is ribbon. Thought the little scarecrows look cute on there. And I do kind of still like to use some flowers and some little buttons and brads and things. This was really cute. I made that on the Cricut. That is one of those embellishments in the store. You'd probably pay $2 or $3 for it. And it's really, really nice. I love the way that turned out. I forgot what those are called, little curly things, but that all came in the image file. Oh, and I like to use the ribbon. I like this ribbon. And this little playground equipment. The merry-go-round, and I think there was a slide. That's all on the Cricut. The circle things are just random. But, of course, I already had these little wooden pumpkins in my stash, and I wanted to use those. And then I end up using that ribbon on the next spread to make like a little fall banner. Looks like it's kind of gotten a little whopper job there. And there's the little teeter-totter. And those are all on Cricut. Tons of cute little things. And I didn't do that on these, but if I had to go back and do that again, I probably would use some Distress ink on the outside of that to give it a little more outdoorsy look. But, and then this was written on here with the Cricut. You can cut these, but I just did the markers in the Cricut and wrote them out. I just like that. And then this one, I cut these out and, of course, ran them through the Xyron and then just put some glossy accents. I don't think you can see the gloss on there really well on the video, but glossy accents is pretty awesome, too, if you haven't tried that. And these are just some little banners. These are so easy to make. I picked these up for like 50 cents on clearance at Michael's, I think, at the end of the fall and Halloween season one year. And I just really thought they were cute, and but they're super easy to make. Just cut out shapes on the Cricut, string them, got an instant banner. Same thing with these. They're just triangles. Banners are so easy to make on your own. And then this one I cut out with the, or no, I did not cut this out. I wrote this. You can see how tiny those lines are. You could cut this. It is a cut file on the Cricut. But I just used a marker and then used some glossy accents to highlight it. And I just look at the blue mouth. Obviously, he ate a sucker. And then, of course, we're getting close to the end here. This is Christmas, so this will be the end of the year. But I wrote these on the Cricut. And I have been working on some hand lettering, so I'll show you some things with that in some future videos. But I watch a lot of YouTube, and this is our sweet Tito. We lost him at the end of 2017, a couple of weeks before Christmas. He was our sweet white boxer. And I did a memory shadow box for him that I'll try and share with you too. Sweet boy. But anyway, just cut out some more of those little trees and put some gold gel pen on them. And again, I'm not sure you can see the shimmer in the video, but they do have a little bit of shimmer to them. And that's about, these are just cutouts from some Christmas cardstock I had. And actually, I'm not finished with this one. I am going to go back and add some little blingy things like here and maybe something over here. I have tons and tons of Christmas embellishments, but, you know, it's amazing how you can have so many things and then you can't find what you need, or what just really you want to use. So I just end up making a lot of my own. And again, I don't buy letter fonts. I make them on the Cricut. Takes a little more time, but, you know, I don't scrapbook to get in a rush. I enjoy it. It's relaxing and therapeutic for me. And so I just don't mind taking that extra time and making my own lettering and things. And I do still have a few things I want to add to these. I'm going to add some sequins or some type of little sparkly things to this page too. Or maybe take my white gel pen and make some little things with that. And same thing on this one. I've got one little bling on there. So I think my plan was to go back and add a few more little things that I haven't done yet. And again, this is just some Christmas cardstock that I had, and I just cut them out and distressed the edges to make them pop a little bit more. But anyway, that's my 2016 annual scrapbook, which kind of just documents just different family events throughout the year. And if you like using a lot of photos on your pages like I do and kind of getting back to the traditional type of scrapbooking, don't get me wrong, I love the mixed media that people do. It's beautiful, but there's only one photo on those pages, maybe two. And I just kind of feel like there's got to be people out there like me who still like using lots of photos in your scrapbook. And I love doing the mixed media on different things, but and I'm try some of that in my scrapbooks, but not so much that it takes up my whole page. I just want to put a lot of photos. So if you're like me and you'd like to do this together, I hope that you'll let me know, leave a comment of some things that you'd like to do. And I'm kind of hoping that maybe what we'll do is we'll set a time, and you can get together 10 or 12 photos that you want to use, and we'll try to fit, 4 or 5 to a page, depending on what we use. We'll pick out our papers and we'll put some layouts together and do it together. So if you like this, give me a thumbs up. If you have other ideas of things we can do together, I don't want to have to try to direct people to go buy tons of stuff. I'm hoping that we can do this with things we already have in our stash. So I look forward to meeting some new people that like to scrapbook like I do, and do some other things, make some cards together, maybe do some vinyl projects, some easy press projects. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I look forward to meeting a lot of you and doing some projects together. Thank you. Have a good day.